Thanks for passing by. Be sure to subscribe for more engaging content.
Everything is nonsense unless, or until, it's part of your own experience. Even then, it still might be an illusion. Watch, listen, and experience with discretion and perspective.
Today's topic is 6 things to do if you want to succeed.
Decide if you want to go fast or far. As an African proverb says, going alone will make you go faster, but going with a group will give you the possibility to go further. Personally, I've tried both, and realized that it all comes down to your personality. Are you a solo type of person, or a group person? Both are fine, as long as they feel like you. I don't like to adapt to other people's tempo, therefore I prefer to go alone. Until I have something stable going on for myself, then I might invite people to join me. But if they don't want to keep up, the harsh reality is that you have to move on without them, or you risk losing everything, not being able to achieve anything. Feelings might get hurt. Just remind everyone of your goal, and they should see why. And remember to be clear about everything from the start. Stay true to your goal. Don't compromise it. If you do, you'll end up with a new, different goal, something foreign which you no longer control. And that is one way to lose focus, to lose vision of what it was you set out to accomplish. How can you reach your goal if it's always shifting, taking on a new shape? You can't. It's like reaching for something that only gets further and further away every time you try to grab it. I've been guilty of doing that, for all my life, up until now. I've been starting project after project, changing the purpose of it, or the goal, until I finally forgot why I started out in the beginning. It will make you give up, cause you won't see the point of it all after a while. Fail. Failure will tame your ego. Failure will make you wiser. Failure will lead to you knowing yourself better. It will teach you what you truly want to fight for, and succeed in. It will eliminate every aspect that's not necessary in your pursuit. But the hardest part is to accept failure, to move on from it, and to have the courage to start again. Most people don't rise again when they've fallen, they give up. They become dependent on circumstances, and on other people. They become slaves of their own failures. Remember that it is you who decides when you're finished, and no one else. As important as it is to keep trying, it's also important to know when it's time to stop. That in itself can be seen upon as a success. I've simply realized that if I've failed with a project, and don't have the will to try again, it means that I didn't want it enough. And that in itself has made me wiser, but it doesn't mean that I never will start a new project. Maybe I discovered something new about myself, or about the world, in the process of my failure. It's usually not my success that has made me wiser, it's my failures. They make me reflect upon things. They push me to try and understand why it went as it went. Success makes us ignorant and arrogant. That's why I believe it's important to fail on the way. The universe is greater than our success, and our failure. Adjust to your goal. Don't adjust the goal to you, unless your goal is you. If reaching your goal means giving up a certain part of your routine, do it. Take that as a sign that your goal actually means something to you, and that you're ready to make sacrifices to accomplish it. Because if you do it the other way around, in adjusting the goal to all of your routines, then in the end you might find yourself with the lack of time to even work on it. In other words, you have to be clear with your priorities. This might be the most difficult thing to do. In the beginning of a project, we're usually desperate to get it started, so we invite pretty much anyone to join it. Soon though, we'll understand that it was a huge mistake in doing so. Not every good soul is fit to carry the same burden. Making people work towards the same goal is one of the biggest challenges. Something I still haven't mastered yet. A criteria that everyone who joins your project has to fit in, is that they prioritize the project to the same extent that you do. Don't settle for anything less, cause that's when you lose control of it all. You'll start bending to others' wishes and excuses. That's never a good sign. Get rid of anyone who doesn't understand the importance of your ambition, especially those who don't respect it. Know your power. You can give chances, and take them away. It's a burden you have to live with. Become the person you need. Oh, how I've continuously searched for people who could do things for me. And oh, what a mistake it has been. If you don't have enough to offer someone, the chances that they simply won't do it, or at least not take it seriously. You'll find yourself in a constant state of waiting and frustration. Look at it this way, we live in a time where we have access to pretty much anything, especially when it comes to information. The internet is our biggest teacher, and it can teach us anything we want to learn. Take advantage of it. Need a video editor? Just search for tutorials and learn it yourself. It will take time, but waiting on other people also takes time. I believe this is a better way to spend time. After a while, the situation might be reversed. Instead of you being the person needing others, others will be the ones who need you. Become the master of your own fate. Embrace the fact that there are things you don't know, it only means that there are still things for you to learn.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, a like would be very appreciated.